What's up, JNF family? It's your girl Finny, and I'm back with another video. So, y'all, in this video, I'm just gonna be opening up to y'all a little bit and kind of venting, because over the last couple of days, I did something. I had went MIA. I ghosted like Jay. I ghosted Todd, and like they were worried, concerned, trying to figure out what's going on, like where am I at, like what they did, like, and because I just had posted something on Instagram like, hey y'all, I'm gonna get off of here for a while, and then I logged out, and then Todd was texting me, I wasn't responding. Jay was texting me on every app, I wasn't responding. I just kept looking and logging out, looking and logging out. I wasn't trying to post. I was just like out the way. It lasted for like 2 or 3 days. From like, I would say it lasted from like Thursday to Saturday. Or did it? No, it lasted from Thursday to Sunday, actually. Because I went MIA the whole weekend. And, I did end up reappearing and telling them what happened and how I felt. I just feel like sometimes I have moments where I get into a headspace to where I just break down. And it's hard to explain to a person like what's wrong with you if you don't know, like, if you don't know how they're gonna take it, how they're gonna respond, like if you don't know if they're gonna understand, or if they're gonna just think you're going crazy, are you in your head, are you delusional? And so with me, I just felt like sometimes I just process things differently. I don't like to always run to a person with my feelings, because sometimes when you run to a person so much, they get tired of it. Like, okay, it's always something with you. You always mad. You always in your head. So with that in my mind, I'm just like, okay. And to avoid arguments, I just ducked off and got out the way. It wasn't like a personal thing, like, oh, you did this to me, so now I'm cutting you off. Because I was never cutting them completely off. I just needed to think and process my own emotions, because I have been going through a lot. For number one, August and September are always emotional months for me, because those are the times where my cousin passed away, my grandma passed away, and so those are times where I remember them and I think about them and I get emotional and I grieve. Not only that, I'm just trying to stay stress-free because of my health situation. I do still have PSC, and I am currently on several different medications for it, just so that they can make sure that I stay healthy and I stay stable, and that I'm able to digest food properly. I'm not vomiting, I'm not throwing up, I'm not itching, I'm not having a fever, I'm able to sleep, like no pains, things like that. So, and I'm taking those meds all day, every day, 24/7. I put myself on the schedule from the time I wake up to the time I lay down. Okay, you take this pill these 2 times, take this pill these 2 times, you take this pill, like, and so I'm dealing with that as well. And then sometimes, personal things go on in your life. Sometimes you get into it with family, sometimes you bicker with your parents, sometimes you just don't be in the mood, and so I be dealing with stuff like that. And then just, I love this group. I love Jay, I love Tati, I love the bond that we have. I love how we always can fight and make up. I love how we always call each other out on you know, what the other person is doing wrong. I love all of that. And, you know, me and Tati friendship has grown um, because we had some bumps in our friendship too. We had some rocky moments where I didn't know if me and her friendship was going to last. And I took a break from her for a while to focus on our relationship. And then, you know, it was a period where I just felt like we was just drifting apart in our friendship. And I feel like after we talked it out, cried it out, fought it out, we got to a point where now we're able to support each other more. Like, I hear from her, she hears from me, we check in. Like, I don't stress if I don't hear from her because I know she's going to text me. Like, we go on live, we plan trips. Like, she was just here with me for another birthday. And so I appreciate her to the utmost. Like, this girl is my rock. She is my friend, she is my sister. She's the only one that really came in my life and showed me a true friendship and really like stuck it out the mud with me, like literally. This girl have seen me at my lowest. She's seen me when I was crying and down bad, crashing out. She's seen me when I was broke. She's seen me when I was, you know, being mistreated. She done seen me through all of it, and now she's seeing me through my relationship. And so I just love her, and I couldn't thank God more for our friendship that we have. And we're about to celebrate 10 years. Big November 3rd, out this thing, 10 years. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. I pray that God continues to bless our friendship, and that as we get older, we never lose touch, we never lose our spark, and that we just always be that power friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like that unstoppable, unbreakable, unquitable friendship. Because that's my sister for it. Period. No matter who I meet, no matter who she meet, it's stamped. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this. So, but that's my little piece about her. Now getting on to Jay. I love Jay. I do. I love that she chose me to be her partner. I love that we're in a relationship. I love that she makes an effort to fix what's broken. I love it all. I love her good, her bad, her sad, her mad. I love her through it all. But the reason why I felt like I ghosted her was for other reasons, other things that was popping up in our relationship. And I just feel like when it comes to me and Jay, it's like a win and lose thing, because it's like when we're good, we're happy, we're laughing, we're hugging, we're kissing, we're taking pictures, we're venting to each other. Like, I'm listening to her, she's listening to me. Like, I'm opening up, she's opening up, we're holding each other's hands, she's kissing my hand. Like, that shows up in the relationship. The support and the affection and all that, that's there. That's been there. The whole massages and foot rubs and good morning texts and good night texts and you know what I'm saying, the visits and all that, that's there. The defending me, the showing me off, the claiming me, the not cheating, all that's there. All that is there. I give her that. I give you that. But on the flip side, I don't want to make it seem like everything is perfect when it hasn't been. Me and this girl, we have our rocky moments. And from the beginning, we've been fighting the world and each other. We've been fighting to show each other that we can make it work. And we've been fighting to show everybody else that we're not what they think we are, which is toxic. And I don't get mad when people call us toxic, because, I mean, We bash each other. We go crazy. We fight. We argue in front of people. We do the most. You know what I'm saying? When it's crazy, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame people for their opinions. I don't blame people for their assumptions. I don't do none of that. But when you try to step into my relationship, when you try to control my relationship, when you try to be a factor in my relationship, and when you try to tell me about my partner, that's when I have a problem. Because no matter what, I can go on social media and bash her down. She can go on social media and bash me down. But the facts are the facts, and the facts are this. From number one, I've did my dirt in this relationship. I've entertained other niggas. I've had meet and greets with other niggas. I've been on the phone with other niggas. I've let other niggas think they had an opportunity to slide in. Whenever I wasn't getting what I needed from her, my attention was elsewhere. I can admit to that. I'm an adult about it, and I did my dirt. Yes. I get in her face. I poke her in her head. I get mad. I cuss. Sometimes I call her names. I get feisty and rowdy. I do that. I own that. I own my wrongs. Sometimes I'm emotional. Sometimes I overreact. Sometimes I'm in my head about things. Sometimes I'm insecure about certain things. I give her that. That's me. I'm owning that. I'm owning that. It's been some times where I was toxic. It's been some times where I could have handled situations differently, but I chose to go the other route just because. It was times where she was fighting and I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I own all of that. But at the end of the day, it takes two people to screw up. It takes two people to admit their wrongs. It takes two people to fix it and say, I'm not going to hurt you this way. You're not going to hurt me this way. In a relationship, when you make plans, you stick to those plans. When you have rules, you stick to those rules. You don't go against them. If you say you're not going to do something, stop doing it. Don't trigger the other person. That's our problem. When we mad, we do shit purposely to trigger each other. That is not okay. She'll do stuff to get a reaction out of me. I'll do stuff to get a reaction out of her. She'll hit below the belt. I'll hit below the belt. She'll bring up my past. I'll bring up hers. And it's not okay. None of it is okay. The stuff that we did in front of our friends is not okay. The stuff that we did in front of our family is not okay. Whenever we have other friends telling us how we should talk to each other and to get out of each other's face, when we have friends that's literally trying to break us apart so we won't fight, that is not okay. It's not. Never by any means is it ever okay to verbally or mentally or physically abuse your partner. But see me, I have my faults. She said I'm not a good communicator. I don't tell her a lot of things. And that's true. Because some things are hard for me to open up to her about because I'm dealing with a person that has anger issues. So if I say something that triggers her, she's going to blow up. She's going to spaz. She's going to crash out. And I have to deal with it. And then as a result, either I shut down, I back away, and then she say I break up with her, and then we start this whole cycle on the internet, or I go back and forth. Like, so I don't want to make it seem like we're perfect. We have been in a cycle of toxic stuff. We have been in a cycle of, you know what I'm saying, doing each other wrong, tick for tack. You know what I'm saying? She saw stuff from me that she didn't like. I saw stuff from her that I didn't like. You know, And then the past, like her past people has come up on my side, my past people has come up on our side. So we both have to deal with each other. But at the end of the day, I love her and I've showed my love. And not only money, but it's like, you know, I do a lot that a girlfriend is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff that if hearing from outsiders, they know what I do, and they know that if it was them, they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be me. Is what I'm saying. And so it hurts when we argue, and then she goes and then makes it seem like I'm just nothing, or I didn't do anything for her, or whatever. And sometimes I do the same thing because I'm hurt, I'm angry, and I can't get through to her. And I'm the type of person, when I feel like I can't get through to you, it drives me insane. Because if I'm telling you one thing and your mind is set to think something different, it's going to drive me crazy. And that's the problem. We literally sometimes drive each other crazy. Sometimes unintentionally. I could say something that hurt her feelings, and then the whole energy shifts. And because your energy shifts, my energy is going to be, okay, now I'm mad, now I'm about to ignore you, now I'm about to hang up. So I can take responsibility that sometimes I retaliate the wrong way, and sometimes she delivered the wrong way. Sometimes she retaliated the wrong way, and sometimes I delivered the wrong way. The mouth is a lethal weapon. So you have to be careful what words you use and how you use them. Because at the end of the day, if we're in this relationship, we should not be thinking about nobody, missing nobody, texting nobody on the slick. Nobody should be able to come to me and tell me nothing about you. Nobody should be able to come to you and tell you what I'm doing. It should never be like that. I should be able to talk to you and then not have somebody tell me, oh, she lying, or she playing you, or that's not how I really happen. And that's where most of my frustration comes from this relationship, is because it's been times where I've constantly been embarrassed. Constantly. Because even when I'm out the loop, people are sending me stuff. She doing this, she's saying this, she talk about you, she trying to make it seem like this. And it's like, it's so freaking embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we just been through hell and high water. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, growth is necessary to make a relationship work. If not, then the relationship is dead. And it is times where it was moments where I was like, man, can I still love her? Can I still be in love with her? Can I still look at her and have those feelings and still be in a relationship? Can I still do that? Can I trust you? Can I believe in you? Can I really walk around with you and feel like I'm making the right choice? You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame. It's a shame and a pity and a disgrace. And minus all of that, you know, on a deeper level, it's just like we have goals that we want to reach. We have things that we plan on doing. I have it set in my mind. I want to be married to somebody. I want to have a family. I want to have my own place. I want to go to school. I want to have my career. I want to have it all. I want to be a content creator. I want to be a motivator and an inspirator. I want to be on camera. I want to inspire others. I want to meet people. I want to travel. I want to live my best life, and I want the person who is meant for me to be on this journey with me through it all, through my bad days, through my good days, with my sickness, through it all. But both parties have to be willing to admit, at the end of the day, what it is. Because I can't be the only one that's in my head. I can't be the only one that's lingering on with hurt. When we're mad, your hurt comes out too. And then we go into our friends and tell our friends things about each other because we're mad. It doesn't work like that. No manipulation, no games, nothing. And also, I want to add this too. As far as like family wise, because I already spoke on friends, family wise, let's get into family. I feel like this. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you're in a relationship with them. You're choosing them, you're choosing to be with them. Whatever y'all go through is what y'all go through. It should be within y'all, within you and your partner. Not with him, her, and them, and no. When we argue, we argue. I'm not arguing with you and this person and this person. I'm not explaining my feelings to you and this person and this person. Because at the end of the day, those outside people, they're not gonna lay in bed with you. They're not gonna give you kids. They're not gonna give you a marriage. They're not gonna give you a future. So why do they matter? And I'm the type of person, I give off love, I give off good vibes, I give off good energy. I'm not going to be around no one that doesn't like me, doesn't appreciate me and value me as a human being and as a girlfriend, that sneak disses me behind my back. I don't want to be around it. At the end of the day, I'm owed respect. You don't gotta like me, you don't gotta love me, you ain't even gotta be my best friend, but I have earned the right to be respected. Because at the end of the day, whatever we go through, it's two sides to it. Because y'all see one side and y'all see one side of the tears and one side of the coin, that coin have another side, baby. One person's heart is not the only heart that matters. It's two hearts that make one whole. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? It would make it more easier if, you know, people were more respectful. Because at the end of the day, y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. But what y'all not going to do is take away from what I did since I've been in Jay's life. Period. Period. Because I guarantee you, before she met me, she was not getting none of this energy from anybody else. This girl was constantly getting her heart broken time and time again. Even as her friend, I would see it. She was choosing the wrong people, being manipulated and used, doing things for people just to feel loved and accepted and wanted. At the end of the day, they spit on her face with words and criticism. So when you say you've been there for me, I've been there for you. But the point I'm trying to make is, I've given this girl rings, diamond rings, matching pajamas. She was in a hotel for her birthday. Free hotels, free fares, free dinners, outfits, clothes, bears. Come on now. Matching my fly. I'm coming on a trip to see you, but I'm holding both of us now while I'm on this trip. Let's talk about it. So as much as y'all want to hate me, you cannot hate the fact that I'm a realized person to this girl and been that. She can go in the store and get whatever she want and rack up on my tab. Whenever Tati wasn't funding her way, it was me. I'm the one that sat there and listened to her. I'm the one that knows her. When she tells me about her life story, when she tells me about her family issues, when she tells me how she feels about herself, I'm there for all of it. When I first got with her and I was hearing the tea about her past and everything she did, I didn't say, oh no, I can't mess with that. I don't want to even much touch that. I don't want to associate myself nowhere around that. No. Love is choosing that person anyway. And that's what I did. I've chosen her anyway, in spite of. In spite of. Even though time and time again I've cried, time and time again I've been embarrassed and got my feelings hurt, I've still chosen you at the end of the day. And nobody can take that away from me. Nobody can. That's what you call love. So when you say you love me, or you've been here for me, or you've heard me cry, or you supported me, so have I. There's never been a time you came to me when I did and I said, oh no, I don't think that's for you, babe. There's never been a time where you want to talk to me and I said, I really don't want to hear this today. That's love. Taking all the hurt and all the embarrassment and all the criticism that comes with being with this one person and still choosing to be with this person. That is love. So can't nobody ever tell me I don't know how to love, or I ain't never loved, or I'm not capable of love, because I'm doing it now and I've been doing it since day freaking one. We cutting up in clubs, we cutting up in hotels, we cutting up in houses, we cutting up over video chat. But every time I turn around, we still fixing it. That's love. You have no idea the amount of stuff I have to go through. Just, you know what I'm saying? Sticking by you, staying with you, coming to see you, spending money on you. And our friends know that too. And the people who you be around, they know what's up. And that's another thing that bothers me, is that they'll come to me, they'll talk to me, we'll chat it up, and they'll tell me, yeah girl, woo woo woo, they'll hype my head up, they'll make me feel like I know what I'm talking, like I'm not going crazy with how I be feeling. But then they'll turn around and tell you and make me look like, you know, I'm the one. So, you know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I really can't say a lot. But, you know, that's just how I feel. It's how I feel. And I just feel like people have to know what they're doing. They have to know what they're doing and be serious about what they're doing and who they're playing with, because people's hearts are not a game. People's feelings are not a game, and people's emotions and their time is not a game. So never would I ever play with anybody's life, their feelings, their time, or their heart. Never. Especially when I have nothing to gain from it. Nothing. Everything you've given me, I treat it like it's gold. Only time I haven't treated it like it's gold is when I was so broken to the point where I had no other choice. But any other time, I wear it, I show it off like it's $1 million worth of stuff. That's love. So please don't get it confused. Please don't get it confused. Don't get it confused on what's love and what's not love. And when you say you're in love with a person, you can't be wishy-washy with it. If you're in love, you're in love. You can't get mad and say, I'm not in love no more. I don't want to be in love tonight. We'll be in love again. No, it don't work like that. Because I'm a queen. I'm a female. I'm a young lady. And I have been through a lot. got, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know my capabilities. I know what I bring to the table. I done did stuff I never even could imagine I could do. I've came so far and went through so much and healed from so much. And every time I get knocked down, I get right back up. I push myself because I know I'm that girl. Because 15 and 16-year-old me could never. People love me genuinely for me. Because I'm a down-to-earth type of person. I'm a chill type of person. I like to have fun. I like to vibe. I like to turn up. I like friends. I like being nice. I like good company. And I like love. And feeling love. And being around love. And anything I'm doing it for a purpose. So, I just feel like I need to let that out. Because some people got it confused on who I really am. And others just choose to believe what they want to believe. But see, I don't let it get me down because I know who I am. And it takes a real adult to do what I do. But I'm going to leave this here. Those are my feelings, my honest, raw, and true feelings about everything. It's probably a lot that I didn't say or forgot to say or couldn't say. But y'all get the gist. So